Hi, today we're going to take a look at the unique bitLighter flashlight. So let's see what it can do. We recently received an interesting lighting product that was introduced back in 2018 called the bitLighter. This innovative gizmo might look like a conventional oversized flashlight, but as we will see here, it has some true benefits for photographers and videographers. The bitLighter is a very long flashlight measuring about 30 centimeters or 12 inches and quite heavy at over 900 grams or just under 2 pounds. It has a zoom capability so you can flood or spot the light, as well as a nice continuous knob. Just be careful not to drop the light as this knob might get hit. The bitLighter has an option for interchangeable heads for changing the temperature of the light. We got it with 5000 Kelvin and 3000 Kelvin heads, which we will test momentarily, but you can also get it with the 2700 Kelvin, 3500 Kelvin, 4000 Kelvin, and 5700 Kelvin heads. Looking at performance like we typically do with other lights, we tested the power output, color and temperature reproduction, and battery life. We used our trusty Sekonic C700 for these tests, as we normally do. Let's start with the power output. At 5000 Kelvin, we got about 2200 lux at 1 meter with the flood mode and over 6000 lux with the spot mode. Looking at the light at 3000 Kelvin, we got 1830 lux at 1 meter with the flood mode and 6160 lux at the spot mode. We also measured the temperature accuracy of both heads. The 5000 Kelvin actually produced just under 5400 Kelvin, while the 3000 Kelvin measured just under 3350 Kelvin. As for color accuracy, we measured around 93 CRI for the 5000 Kelvin head, which is certainly respectable, although the R9 or reds and the R12 or blues were somewhat less impressive. Both were under or around the 70 mark. With the 3000 Kelvin, we measured 94 CRI and an especially low 66 R9 reading, but better R12 at 84. When it comes to battery life, the unit has a huge Panasonic 3400 mAh battery with a 17.5 watt power consumption. This battery is rated at 2 hours of runtime at full power. We've tested two things here. First was trying to corroborate this number, and we indeed got about 2 hours of runtime. The unit did get extremely hot though, and the second was to see if during these 2 hours the light intensity dropped or the light quality changed, which it didn't really. The light can run out of AC power as well, and we did get a power unit which both powers and charges the light, so you can use it in a studio for hours. Just don't hold it in your hand for too long. Some might be wondering what is the point of the bitLighter compared to high-power, high-quality conventional flashlights. Well, since we recently purchased the highly acclaimed Nitecore MH23 tactical flashlight for our own non-photographic uses, we can actually provide a pretty good perspective. While both units can be charged via AC, the Nitecore charges via USB, only the bitLighter is designed to work continuously plugged in. On the flip side, the Nitecore, while providing about the same output on paper, is much smaller and lighter and so more comfortable to hold for long periods of time, although it also gets extremely hot at max power after a while. But really the biggest difference is the quality of the light. The CRI of the Nitecore is just atrocious with a CRI of 68, so this is not really a light that you would like to use for any true photographic applications where color is important. One more difference has to do with accessories. Conventional flashlights don't really come with any light shaping accessories, as these are not really required for their normal use. Our bitLighter came with two optional accessories which we found to be very useful: barn doors and a snoot. The connector of the barn doors to the light was 3D printed, but it fits well, and the doors themselves are made out of metal and work well and allow you to create fairly thin light streaks. The snoot was 3D printed as well and can help you pinpoint the light to a spot. There are some changes as well as features that we would like to see integrated in future versions of this light. First, it would be nice if a 1/4" 20 connector would be part of the light instead of the included clamp for connecting to a tripod, light stand, or arms. It would also be nice if there was a more sleek way of connecting poly gels as well as other accessories to the light, like magnets or threads. Also missing is a sort of a real battery indicator for the light, and we would consider using a smaller battery, making the light itself smaller and less cumbersome. As for pricing, the bitLighter costs just under $250, with every additional head selling for another extra $50, and the barn doors are selling for $44. So that was our look at the bitLighter flashlight. You can read the full review on lensvid.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to find more videos just like this. See you next time.